Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. Tomorrow we will have a full moon, so it will be in the sign of Taurus. So anytime you have a full moon, it's an illumination, it's a culmination, right? So even starting with asking yourself the question, what has been illuminated for you? And so when we're looking at the astrology, a full moon is when the sun and the moon are in opposite sides. And the sun right now is in the sign of Scorpio. So if you've been following along, you know we are in Scorpio season. And the sun is opposite the moon in Taurus. And these two signs couldn't be more, more different. However, in astrology, these are called signs that are on an axis, polarity axis. And although on the surface they seem very different, they actually provide the medicine that each sign needs. So if we're thinking about Scorpio season, right? The sun in Scorpio has been asking us to get really honest with ourselves. Scorpio is intense because it will dig and dig and dig till it gets to the bottom of things, till it gets to the root of things. It will stir things up. It is not afraid of getting dirty and deep and dark. Its intention, though, is to get to the truth, right? For us to be able to look at ourselves from all the angles and ask ourselves, like, what is true, so that who we are showing up as is really who we are. It's deep integrity with ourselves. But in getting to the truth, Scorpio can really feel intense. And then we have the sign of Taurus. Taurus is an earth sign. Taurus loves stability. It loves security. It needs a sense of comfort and grounding. So you have this intensity of Scorpio and the desire for comfort for Taurus, right? So that feels very opposite. So I feel like what is being illuminated, or what the encouragement is, as we've been moving through Scorpio season, there's been a lot of intensity. And if you've been working with the energy of Scorpio, some things probably have come up for you and it doesn't feel comfortable and it doesn't feel cozy. And Taurus wants comfort and cozy. So I feel like there's a few questions or inquiries for us. Number one, what has emerged for you from really digging into and getting into the depths and getting really real with yourself? What has emerged? And then Taurus comes in with this full moon, is illuminating that for us, and now wants us to do a couple of things. Wants us to ground those truths, right? Things have been stirred up, things have been revealed. Now it's time to embody those truths, because Taurus is the body. It's about embodiment. It's about rooting into all the things that have been illuminated. Okay, now the body needs to understand, okay, how do I live this truth in my life in a very real and tangible way? And so Taurus is here to help us understand, what do I need to be able to root those truths in a real, tangible, sustainable way in my daily life, right? Taurus is about comfort. So there's also this sense of, okay, Scorpio, I get it. We've gotten to the depths. It's been intense. Things don't always have to be so intense and so dark, right? Taurus loves beauty, loves the simple things of life. So Taurus is now saying, can we root ourselves in what actually nourishes us? What's sustainable? what feels good, right? Rooting into the body and the felt sense, because what we feel reveals something real and true. So this full moon in Taurus, this Scorpio season, I feel is an invitation to ground now the truths that have been revealed. I think there's also another invitation here, because Taurus loves comfort, loves stability, but that can also look like control. So I think there's also this encouragement to really, again, we're talking about being real with ourselves. Where have we mistaken something that we're getting stuck in, right? It's our comfort zone. There's nothing wrong with being comfortable, but if you are stuck in your comfort zone, it's asking the question, are you trying to control your, your environment, your experiences, because there's fear involved, fear of the unknown, fear of getting out of your comfort zone? So there's questions here about where are we getting stuck in our comfort because we're afraid of the unknown, right? Anytime we are desiring to grow and evolve and shift, that requires getting out of our comfort zone. That requires getting really comfortable with being uncomfortable. And so Taurus here is also asking us to look at, okay, where are we trying to control things because the fear of the unknown is so uncomfortable, right? That we just stay where we've always been, what we've always known, right? Where Scorpio, right, the sun in Scorpio is all about like getting uncomfortable. Scorpio's season can be uncomfortable because it is shedding all these different versions of you. It's again, that death and rebirth. And if we're looking at how we're growing and evolving, that means shedding old identities, right? As we move into a more elevated identity, and that can feel deeply uncomfortable. So with this Taurus moon, asking yourself the question, what are you holding on to out of fear? Where are you not allowing the raw truth to be revealed to you? And the raw truths that have been revealed, how will you now ground those into your body, into your nervous system, in a way that allows for a sense of stability, a sense of bringing the truths now into a sustainable way of being in your daily life? So I hope that makes sense. Many, many happy full moon blessings to you.